Namaskar. The topic of discussion in this lesson is on the geography of Andhra Pradesh. India is a land of diversities. The geography of India is an essential aspect to be understood by every student in this country. As a nation, India occupies a very significant position in the world. It is a country known for its unique culture, history, heritage, natural resources and human capital. India is a union of states. For administrative reasons, the country is divided into 28 states and 7 union territories. Each part of India is unique in its geography and socio-economic conditions. Andhra Pradesh is one of the prominent states in India. The main objectives of learning this lesson are to know about its geographic setting, people, governance and contribution in the country. The aspects which are covered in this module are the physiographic setting, the climate, rainfall and land cover, the administrative divisions and population, the economic resources and contributors, culture, tourism and unique features of the state as a whole.
Geography of Andhra Pradesh. The state's official symbol is Purna Kumbham. Black buck is declared as the state animal and Indian roller is the state bird. Kuchipudi is the state dance of Andhra Pradesh and Kabaddi is the state sport. The state tree is neem and water lily is the state flower. Ma Telugu Talliki, written by Shankarambadi Sundarachari, is the song of the state. Physiographic setting. Geographically, the state of Andhra Pradesh is situated on the southeastern part of the Indian subcontinent. Andhra Pradesh lies between northern latitude of 12 degrees 41 minutes and 22 degrees and eastern latitude of 77 degrees and 84 degrees 40 minutes, bordered by the states of Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh and Orissa in the north, Bay of Bengal in the east, and Tamil Nadu to the south and Karnataka to the west. Andhra Pradesh, being one of the 28 states of India, is the fourth largest state by area, having the second longest coastline of 972 kilometers and fifth largest state by population. The state's capital is Hyderabad, which is also one of the largest cities in India. Godavari and Krishna are the two major rivers which drain across the state. Yanam, a district of Pondicherry, with a small enclave covering 30 square kilometers or 12 square miles, lies in the Godavari Delta in the northeast part of this state. The state of Andhra Pradesh is composed of most of the eastern half of the Deccan Plateau and the peninsular plains to the east of the Eastern Ghats. It is divided into 3 regions. The northern part of the plateau is known as the Telangana region. The southern part is known as Rayalaseema. These 2 regions are separated by the river Krishna. The third region is the coastal Andhra. The eastern coastal plains are formed by the plains to the east of Eastern Ghats. The Eastern Ghats. The Kadapa Basin, formed by the 2 arching branches of the Eastern Ghats, is known for its rich mineral resources. Godavari, Krishna and Pennar rivers form the delta regions of the coastal areas. The Eastern Ghats form a major dividing line in the state's geography. The Ghats become more pronounced towards the south and extreme north of the coast. The Eastern Ghats are discontinuous and individual sections are referred by local names. The Eastern Ghats houses many dense tropical forests, while the natural vegetation becomes sparse as the Ghats give way to the Deccan Plateau. Shrub vegetation is more common in the Deccan Plateau. Intensive agriculture is being practiced in most of the coastal plains. Official language. Telugu is the official language of the state of Andhra Pradesh. About 83% of the people speak Telugu in this state. Urdu is the next common official language in some areas. It is spoken by 8.63% of the population. The other languages spoken in the state are Hindi 3.23%, Tamil 1.01%, Kannada 1%, Marathi 0.74%, and Oriya 0.44%. The climate, rainfall, land cover, and religions. Climate. The climate of Andhra Pradesh varies considerably depending on the geographical region. Monsoons play a major role in determining the climate of the state. Summers last from March to June. In the coastal plain, the summer temperatures are generally higher than the rest of the state, with temperature ranging between 20 degrees and 41 degrees Celsius. July to September brings tropical rains in Andhra Pradesh. The state receives heavy rainfall from southwest monsoon during these months. Northeast monsoon brings about one-third of the total rainfall in Andhra Pradesh. Low pressure systems and tropical cyclones form in the Bay of Bengal during October and November, which, along with the northeast monsoon, bring rains to the southern and coastal regions of the state. The average rainfall of the state varies. For example, in coastal Andhra Pradesh, it is 1094 millimeters, in Telangana, it is 961 millimeters, and in Rayalaseema, it is 680 millimeters. November, December, January, and February are the winter months in Andhra Pradesh. The winters are not very cold, as the state has a very long coastal belt. In winter, the temperature is generally 12 to 30 degrees Celsius. Land cover. The total geographic area of the state is about 2,75,069 kilometers square, which is 8.4% of the country. The forest cover is about 63,821 kilometers square, which is about 23.20% of the state and 8.24% of the total country. Religion. Many religions are prominent in Andhra Pradesh. The percentages of their prominence are Hinduism 89.01%, Islam 9.16%, Christianity 1.7%, Jainism 0.05%, Sikhism 0.04%, others 0.17%. There are several pilgrimage centers existing in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The Tirumala Tirupati Devasthan, the Mecca Masjid in Hyderabad, the Church of South India Cathedral at Medak are the notable religious places. The administrative divisions, population, and education. For administrative purposes, the state is divided into 23 districts, which include Adilabad, Anantapur, Chittoor, Kadapa, East Godavari, Guntur, Hyderabad, Karimnagar, Khammam, Krishna, Kurnool, Medak, Mehboob Nagar, Nalgonda, Nellore, Nizamabad, Prakasham, Rangareddy, Srikakulam, Vishakhapatnam, Vizianagaram, Warangal, and West Godavari. Andhra Pradesh has a Vidhan Sabha, Legislative Assembly, lower house, consisting of 294 seats, and a Vidhan Parishad, Legislative Council, upper house, consisting of 90 members. In the Parliament of India, Andhra Pradesh has 18 seats in Rajya Sabha, that is, the upper house, and 42 seats in the Lok Sabha, that is, the lower house. Population. According to the census conducted in the year 2011, the population of Andhra Pradesh is 84.655 million. It is the fifth largest state in India with reference to its population. Out of the total population, there are 42.509 million males and 42.155 million females. The percentage of literacy of the total population has increased to about 61.11%, out of which the number of male literates is at 70.85%. Education. The state of Andhra Pradesh is a hub for higher education too. Andhra Pradesh has many universities like English and Foreign Languages University, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Osmania University, Andhra University, Nagarjuna University, Kakatiya University, Sri Venkateshwara University, Sri Krishna University, Potti Sriramulu Telugu University, Acharya N.G. Ranga Agricultural University, Rayalaseema University, Kurnool, and a large number of other institutions serve the people across the state and the country. 1,330 arts, science and commerce colleges, 1,000 MBA and MCA colleges, 847 engineering colleges. Andhra Pradesh is also home to the following centers of importance: Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Hyderabad; Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad; Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Hyderabad; International Institute of Information Technology, IIITH, Hyderabad; and the National Institute of Technology, NIT, Warangal. There are several national research laboratories and technological institutions located within the state of Andhra Pradesh. Economic resources and contributors. Andhra Pradesh's GSDP, Gross State Domestic Product, for the year 2010 was estimated to be $100.35 billion in current prices. The state ranks third in terms of overall gross state product among all the states of India. Andhra Pradesh has a very favorable per capita GSDP when compared to other larger states of India. Forbes magazine has listed the state among the top 100 richest Indians, of which 7 are from Andhra Pradesh. Agriculture has been the chief source of income for the state's economy. Andhra Pradesh is an exporter of many agricultural products. 4 important rivers of India, the Godavari, Krishna, Pennar and Tungabhadra, rice, sugarcane, cotton, chili, pepper, mango and tobacco are the major crops. Recently, crops used for vegetable oil production such as sunflower and peanuts have gained favor in cultivation. There are many multi-state irrigation projects in this state. The Godavari River Basin irrigation projects and Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, to name a few. The service sector of the state accounts for 43% of the gross state domestic product, GSDP, and employs 20% of the workforce. During the last 2 decades, Andhra Pradesh has registered 5.5% annual economic growth. The state is one of the most industrially developed states in India. Andhra Pradesh ranks second in India in terms of its mineral wealth. The state has about 1/3 of India's limestone reserves, estimated at about 30 billion tons. The Tumalappalli uranium mine in Andhra has confirmed 49,000 tons of ore, and there are indications that it could hold reserves totaling 3 times of its current size. The mine's proven reserve is enough to support an 8,000 megawatts nuclear power plant for another period of 40 years. The Krishna Godavari Basin has huge reserves of natural gas and petroleum. The state also has a large amount of coal reserves. The state ranks first in hydroelectricity generation with a national market share of over 11%. Andhra Pradesh is the second largest power generating state in the country. It has an installed capacity of around 10,650 megawatts. The two cheapest sources of thermal power generation, coal and natural gas, are found in abundance in this state. Culture, history, literature, tourism, and unique features of the state. Typical Andhra culture can be seen in the form of Bapu's paintings, Nanduri Venkata Subbarau's Yanki Patalu, songs about a washerwoman called Yanki, Mischievous Budugu, a character by Mullapudi, Annamayya's songs, Avakaya, a type of mango pickle in which the kernel of mango is retained, Gongura, a chutney from roselle plant, Atlataddi, a seasonal festival especially for teenage girls, the Dudu Basavanna, the ceremonial ox decorated for door-to-door exhibition during the harvest festival of Sankranti. Andhra Pradesh is famous for doll making. Dolls are made from wood, mud, dry grass, and lightweight metal alloys. The city of Tirupati is famous for redwood carvings, and Kondapalli is famous for mud toys with rich colors. The village of Yeti Koppaka, located in Vishakhapatnam district, produces lacquered toys. Nirmal paintings painted over a black background are very expressive. The village of Durgi is known for stonecraft, producing carvings of idols in soft stone that must be exhibited in the shade because they are prone to weathering. Kalamkari is an ancient textile art form dating back to the Indus Valley civilization. Storytelling in Andhra Pradesh is an art form in itself. Folk dances unique to Andhra Pradesh include Yakshaganam, Borra Katha, usually done by 3 people telling stories using 3 different musical instruments, Jangama Kathalu, Harikathalu, Chekka Bhajana. Andhra Pradesh is home to many museums like the Salarjung Museum in Hyderabad, the Archaeological Museum at Amaravati, the Vishakha Museum in Vishakhapatnam, Totlakonda, which depicts the age-old Buddhist stupas and cultural style, and the Victoria Jubilee Museum in Vijayawada. The ancient Buddhist stupas in Nagarjunakonda, which is now in the island in Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. Just like in other parts of the country, many festivals are celebrated in Andhra Pradesh, which include Yugadi, Sankranti, Dasara, Varalakshmi Vratam, Vinayaka Chaturthi, Deepavali, Christmas, Sri Rama Navami, Bonalu, Mahashivaratri, Holi, Eid ul Fitr, Eid ul Adha, Muharram, and Miladun Nabi. History. Andhra Pradesh was once Emperor Ashoka's sprawling kingdom of Indian history. It was also a major Buddhist center centuries ago. It is not surprising to see the traces of early Buddhist influence still visible in several places in and around the state. After Emperor Ashoka's death, the dynasties that ruled the state of Andhra Pradesh were the Ikshwakus, Pallavas, Chalukyas, Kakatiyas, and Vijayanagara kings, Qutub Shahis, Mughals, and the Azaf Jahis. The Ikshwakus succeeded the Shatavahanas and ruled the kingdom for over 57 years. The Pallavas annexed the area south of river Krishna and ruled till the end of 6th century. The Shatavahanas were the first to establish a kingdom and a dynasty around the modern Hyderabad. During the reign of 450 years, Buddhism flourished in the kingdom. It was during this period only Buddhism spread from these shores to China, the Far East, and to Sri Lanka. After the Shatavahanas, the dynasties of Chalukyas and the Kakatiyas came in. The Kakatiyas established themselves as rulers of Telugu-speaking people. The glorious reign of the Kakatiyas came to an end in the 14th century until 1310 AD, and for the first time, Telugus came under a Muslim regime that brought with it a totally different set of customs, language, and religion. It was followed by the Delhi Sultanate in 1347 AD, Bahmani Sultanate up to 1518 AD, and Qutub Shahi dynasty up to 1548. Aurangzeb, the last Mughal king to rule India, conquered the Deccan in 1687 and left his governors, the Nizams, to rule Andhra. The British and French took over from the Nizams. Later, Andhra became a part of Indian Union in 1947. The present state was formed in 1953, merging a part of the then Madras state, present Tamil Nadu, and the princely state of Hyderabad. Literature. The great Sanskrit epic Mahabharata was translated into Telugu by the great Nanaya, Tikkana, and Yarra Pragada. Poet Potana composed the classic Srimad Mahabhagavatamu, a Telugu translation of Sri Bhagavatam, authored by Veda Vyasa in Sanskrit. Nannaya, who lived in the 11th century AD, was the earliest known Telugu author. Sri Krishna Devaraya, the emperor of Vijayanagara, wrote Amukta Malyada. The Telugu poet Vemana, a native of Kadapa, is notable for his philosophical poems. Telugu literature, after Kandukuri Veerashalingam, 1848 to 1919, is termed modern literature. Sri Vishwanatha Satyanarayana and Dr. C. Narayana Reddy from Andhra Pradesh are Gnanpith Award winners. Sri, being a revolutionary writer and a native of Andhra, brought new forms of expressionism into Telugu literature. Other modern writers include Gunturu Sheshendra Sharma, the only person nominated from India for a Nobel Prize in Literature after Rabindranath Tagore. Puttaparthi Narayanacharyalu is one of the scholarly poets of Telugu literature. Other notable writers from Andhra Pradesh include Srirangam Srinivasa Rao, Gurram Joshua, Chinnaya Suri, and Vishwanatha Satyanarayana. In addition, several other scholars contributed to the growth of modern literature in this state. Tourism. The state of Andhra Pradesh is referred to as the Kohinoor of India by the Tourism Department of India. Andhra Pradesh is the home of many religious pilgrim centers. The most prominent among them is the Tirumala Venkateshwara temple in Tirupati. Srishailam, nestled in the Nallamala hills, is another important pilgrimage center. Amravati's Shiva temple. The Ramappa temple and Thousand Pillars temple are the famous temples with good carvings. The state has numerous Buddhist centers located at Amaravati, Nagarjunakonda, Bhattiprolu, Ghantasala, Nelakondapalli, Dhulikatta, Bavikonda, Totlakonda, Shalihundam, Pauralakonda, Bojjanakonda, Shankaram, Panigiri, and Kolanpaka. Numerous number of monuments, including the Sri Shailam temple and Lepakshi temples, were built during the Vijayanagara reign. The natural attractions of Andhra Pradesh state are many. Golden beaches of Vishakhapatnam, 1 million-year-old limestone caves at Borra, picturesque Araku Valley, hill resorts of Horsley Hills, River Godavari racing through a narrow gorge at Papi Kondalu, waterfalls at Ettipothala and Kuntala, rich biodiversity at Talakona, and Kailashagiri Park near the sea in Vishakhapatnam. Konasima in East Godavari, with scenic greenery of lush green paddy fields and coconut groves along the banks of River Godavari, are the important ones. Vishakhapatnam is another tourist attraction in this state. It has INS Kursura S-20 submarine museum, the only one of its kind in India. The longest beach road in India, Yarada Beach, Araku Valley, and the Indira Gandhi Zoological Gardens. The Borra Caves, discovered by the British geologist William King George in 1807, are located in the Anantagiri Hills of the Eastern Ghats near Vishakhapatnam. It is famous for million-year-old stalactite and stalagmite formations. The Papi Hills are located in Khammam district near Bhadrachalam. River Godavari is also famous for its boat cruises. The Belam Caves in Kurnool district have a length of 3,229 meters or 10,594 feet, which makes them the second largest natural caves on the Indian subcontinent. The caves have long passages, spacious chambers, freshwater galleries, and siphons. The cave's deepest point is 120 feet or 37 meters from the entrance and is known as Pathal Ganga. Horsley Hills is a famous summer hill resort in Andhra Pradesh. It is located near the town of Madanapalli, 144 kilometers or 89 miles. It also serves as the departure point for the Kaundinya Wildlife Sanctuary at a distance of 87 kilometers or 54 miles. Other major tourist attractions include the Mallama Temple and the Rishi Valley School. The town of Nirmal is famous for its handicrafts and paintings. Kuntala Waterfalls are the biggest in the state. Charminar, Golconda Fort, Chandragiri Fort, Chowmahalla Palace and Falaknuma Palace are some of the famous monuments in the state. Indian Space Research Organization's Satish Dhawan Space Center is located at the barrier island of Sriharikota in Nellore district of Andhra Pradesh.
So far, we have seen only some salient features of the geography of the state. There are a lot more things to be studied about this state. We will